In this video, I'll walk you through the P2P-09 acquisition of fixed asset workflow. This process covers the procurement of goods or services that will be capitalized as fixed asset after receiving approval from each department. In accounting, capitalizing an item as a fixed asset means recording the purchase as an asset on the company's balance sheet instead of recognizing it as an expense. Before we begin, let's review a few points on the diagram. First, you'll notice something called supplementary apps. These are additional or optional SAP apps that can be used alongside this process. Each supplementary app is briefly described on the diagram, so if you ever need to perform these extra actions, you can refer them here. Next, in the process diagram, yellow boxes represent SAP apps, while white boxes represent tasks performed outside the SAP system. Let's start from when creating fixed assets section of the flow. In the beginning of the flow can either start from here or be connected from D2O05, P2P07, or P2P08 flow. The first task is that the department representative will request the registration of a fixed asset from the accountant. Once the request is approved, the accountant will create the fixed asset in the Manage Fixed Assets app. In this app, it is important to ensure that both the capitalized asset and the asset under construction are created. If an asset retirement obligation is required, return to the Manage Fixed Asset app and link the asset number with the sub-asset number. Sub-asset number, also called sub-number, is used to manage individual components or parts of a main fixed asset separately while keeping them linked under the same main asset. For example, if we create main building 1000, the sub-asset number can be consisted of building roof replacement or a system upgrade towards the main building. If the asset retirement obligation is not required, the flow ends here. Next, move to the Post-Asset Acquisition app to record the purchase or internal acquisition of the fixed asset. If there is no interest calculation, the flow ends here. However, if interest calculation is needed, it will be performed off balance sheet and registered annually using recurring journal entries. Finally, proceed to GA1 to verify journal entries. This is the end of when creating fixed asset section of the flow. Let's start the after asset capitalization section of the flow. In this section, the accountant needs to transfer the asset from asset under construction to a capitalized fixed asset by following the GA04 fixed asset transfer flow. This concludes the P2P-09 acquisition of fixed asset flow.